Hello everyone, and welcome to my garage. Well, not really, considering I don't actually have a garage, so maybe my channel name is a little misleading. However, that is not the point of today's video. In today's video, I'm going to be answering the question that, well, nobody asked, but I'm going to answer it anyway. And that question is, why did I decide to keep this truck? Why not sell it or part it out? Lots of people are interested in these trucks, and I'd be lying if I told you I hadn't received offers. People want to buy this thing. It's got a lot of good parts. However, I'm just not interested in selling. One reason is that this truck has always been in my family. My parents bought this truck new off the lot back in the 90s, and since then, it has gone through a lot, and we have gone through a lot with it. Also, I learned to drive in this truck, and I've heard so many stories about people who want their grandpa's old truck back, or the truck they used to drive around with their dad, or whoever it is. And I have an opportunity here to restore that truck that I learned to drive in and that I drove around with my dad. And I don't want to lose that. And because of that, this thing has crazy sentimental value to me that no other truck could ever compare to. I'm also fairly certain that this is the truck my grandpa backed into a grain silo back in the day, and that's the big dent you see in the bumper here. This is also the truck that I got into my first two quote-unquote accidents in. Both of those happened while I was backing up. The first one happened when I was backing up and was not aware of my front end swing, at which point I caught the driver door of our Suburban with the grill guard. Now this wasn't the same Suburban that this door is off of. As you can see that this door is in decent condition. The one that I hit, however, was not. You remember how the original tailgate from this truck is all banged up? Well, I did that. Somebody had left the tailgate down on the truck, and I wasn't aware of this as I was backing up. I don't blame whoever left the tailgate down. I really should have been paying attention. Behind where I was backing up, we had this John Deere 8200 parked. As you can see, this tractor has a bunch of front weights. I smacked into these hard with the tailgate of the truck and banged it up real good. Doesn't work so well anymore. That's why we had to swap it out with this tailgate from an older truck. So obviously, I have a lot of sentimental reasons for keeping this truck. Another reason is that this truck, in my eyes, is absolutely beautiful. This has got to be my favorite generation of GM trucks. Now, the previous generations were beautiful, classic trucks. Don't get me wrong, I love them too. And the subsequent body style is alright in my mind, not my favorite, right? And the new ones, whatever. But in my mind, GM truck design peaked in the 90s. This design is timeless. It's just an absolute, no-nonsense truck look. And to me, that's incredibly valuable. Now I understand that the 5.7 liter Vortec is really nobody's favorite, but at the same time, nobody really hates them either. It's just a fairly reliable American V8. And to me, you can't go wrong with an American V8. To sum up, I just like this truck for the way it looks and the way it drives. And for all the mushy-gushy sentimental reasons I listed before. And if you're at all interested in seeing me rebuild it, hit that subscribe button.